Alright, so welcome to this video. And y'all probably wondering what is this? So I figured I'm going to probably be doing this for a very long time. Maybe not a very long time, but I'm definitely going to be here for a good minute and whatnot. And I definitely do plan on getting more serious about this whole YouTube thing. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce to myself. For those of you who may know who are unfamiliar, and those who are familiar, but you know, you just got here and whatnot. My name is Rhapsody Starfire, and I am going to be your captain for this great and glorious venture. Thank you very much. And, well, today I wanted to do a whole little introduction about who I am, what I do, the various things I do plan on doing on this channel, as well as my future endeavors. Now, at first I was thinking about doing this whole like script thing, but I figured I'd be better off just, you know, winging it and then just at least have bullet points about the things I want to talk about. So, who am I? Is what y'all are probably asking.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah. So here's the thing. I used to go by a different name. A very long time ago when I was playing fighting games like heavily and competitive. Alright? I used to go by the name of Reiko Saga. Now at that time, during my whole Reiko Saga arc, it was a very different time for me, pretty much. You know, I was dealing with a whole bunch of stuff here and there, but I really didn't talk about it too much. I was burying it all under, like, you know, going to tournaments and doing online stuff, as well as growing a community. You know, I had stuff going on, you know, in the game that I was originally helping to pioneer, or at least put at the forefront of, you know, anime fighting games, was Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax Ignition. At the time when all that stuff started going on, you know, players of old, they really wasn't, you know, really doing too much of anything with it and whatnot. The community was kind of just like, you know, dying right in front of my eyes and whatnot. It's like, yeah, sure, we were getting new players and everything like that, but, you know, people really weren't trying to really deal with new players like that too much. You know what I mean? It got to the point where it was like elitism was, you know, starting to run rampant and whatnot. It's like if you weren't a certain skill level, like the players who was playing for a while, they really wasn't trying to deal with people. Me personally, I was never like that. I was like, even if they aren't at that type of level where it's like, you know what I mean? At least help them out. At the very least. Let them see and let them play someone who is at this like tournament caliber, you know, and then they can reevaluate and then actually gauge and be able to be like, oh, okay, this is what the upper echelon look like. Well, what do I do about these type of different situations and scenarios and whatnot, and how can I counteract it? You know, stuff like that. So with all that going on, you know, going to tournaments and whatnot, you know, I've won one. You know, I got first place for Combo Breaker, you know. Then I got third at CEO Otaku, you know, big stage moments. And then I believe I got, it was fourth. Alright, so it was fourth at Climax Tonight. Don't ask me what year it was, I forgot what year it was. Years may not be going by, like, you know what I mean, but the time in between all this time where it's like I haven't taken fighting games seriously and whatnot, it feels like, you know, a decade. Yeah. So, what do I plan on doing here? It is a great question. So what I plan on doing on this channel, right? Well, you've seen the work, you know what I mean? I plan on doing readings here and there and whatnot. You know, I do plan on doing some stuff with like My Little Pony stuff because I do consider myself a brony. As a matter of fact, you know, so I plan on doing those. I plan on doing some other readings as well as like a couple other projects. Because to be honest, I'm starting to get into video editing. You know, I've only been dabbling in it in a little bit, but you know, I'm starting to get into it and I actually thoroughly enjoy it. So I kind of do plan on getting deeper into it, and this will kind of be like my platform for that. So not only will I be doing these readings, I'll also be doing like, you know, video editing stuff as well. Hence why that whole like Shinobi Striker montage is on here and whatnot. If anything, I could have did that on like my old YouTube channel where I am Reiko Saga, but you know, I'm kind of like that's, you know, that was the past. This is now. You know, focus on the present and whatnot. But we also gonna have like visual novel playthroughs and stuff like that. And then maybe at some point, you know, in the future, if this does start to like, you know, really kick off and get off the ground and whatnot, maybe, you know, we can get some like collabs going and all that other stuff. But you know, at right now, you know, doing what I gotta do. The various things I plan on doing on the channel, you know, kind of coincides with like, you know, what I'm doing. So I kind of just flew through those two questions. Anyway, future endeavors. I plan on being here for a good while. You know, I don't know how long a good while is, but I do plan on being here for a good time. That is for sure. Because I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, well, I'm just, yeah, nah. Alright. I enjoy, and I mean, I thoroughly enjoy entertaining other people. And one of the traits that I do have, I guess, is I kind of like being a perfectionist, or at least like doing like the best that I possibly can whenever I can. Especially when I'm trying to sit here and apply myself to something new, right? And I think a lot of people can understand that when it's like you jump into something new, you want to do the best that you can. Even if you're not new at it, you know, whatever that you're doing, you want to put your best foot forward and give it the most that you have, or give it everything that you have. And that's what I plan on doing here, especially to the point where this is something I want to do. It's something I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? I want to do these readings, you know, play these visual novels, share my experiences with people. Because to be honest, before in the past, I really wasn't into visual novels like that. I was kind of just like, yeah, sure, you can play them, but it's not like, you know what I mean? But I think it's some really good stuff out there, especially to the point where it's, you know, I consider myself to play, well, I don't play visual novels more than RPGs, because RPGs is always going to be my thing, like this Gaia, Digimon, all that stuff. But you know, I am trying to get more into like the visual novels and like, you know, all that other stuff, like the games that belong in that type of genre and whatnot. So this will kind of be a way for me to share my experiences once I start diving into all that, you know. Plus it's like I also stream, I did a couple edits on TikTok and whatnot. Of course, if you're gonna look for me on TikTok, you're gonna have to look me up as Reiko Saga. I might actually change that, but we'll see. For now, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. And then on Twitch, you know, you can find me under Rhapsody Starfire or Rhapsody SF. You know what I mean? But other than that, I figured I should introduce myself formally. You know, because if we gonna be in here, we gonna be in this. You know, we're gonna do this together. You know, and I prefer, you know, people to know who I am, what I plan on doing, and all that other stuff. You know what I mean? Because you ain't gonna come in here and be like, oh, it's a surprise. And that, like, no. You know, somebody come up from the darkness and surprise you like it's a surprise birthday party or something like that, and then end up somebody wind up getting punched. All right, I don't want that to happen with anybody when they come in here. So I will leave you guys with that. Thank you for tuning in and listening to me ramble a good little bit. You know, I do tend to do that every now and then, but I am a conversationalist. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of conversationalist. I'm gonna keep it stacked though. English language is.
What the fuck happened?
See, a little bit of technical difficulty right there. You see, my laptop then suddenly went dark on me, so then it got cut off and whatnot. But anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in, dropping by and whatnot. I really do appreciate it. And hopefully you guys stay with me like as if we are on Rainbow Road together. Alright, I will catch you guys next time. Shine bright, my stars, and deuces.